If you're watching this video, there are likely some aspects of PCI DSS that you need clarifying. The aim of this video is to demystify PCI DSS and help answer any questions or concerns you may have. First up, let's clarify. What is PCI DSS? PCI DSS stands for Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard. It's not a single law or regulation, but rather a set of security standards created to make sure that businesses handle credit and debit card data in a secure way. These standards were developed by the PCI Security Standards Council, a body formed by major card brands like Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, and JCB. The goal? To reduce the risk of card fraud, protect cardholder data, and create a standardized approach to security for any organization involved in processing card payments. What is PCI compliance? To be PCI compliant means to meet the standards of the Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard, PCI DSS. So why does this matter for your business? Because if you handle card payments, even if you're using a third-party service like Stripe or PayPal, you're still responsible for protecting that data. And if you don't take the proper steps, you could be vulnerable to a data breach, legal penalties, reputational damage, or even the loss of your ability to take card payments altogether. What's new in PCI DSS version 4.0? As of March 2024, version 4.0 of the PCI DSS officially replaced version 3.2.1. This was a major update, and it brought in some significant changes. Version 4.0 introduces more flexibility in how businesses meet security objectives. There's now a defined approach, which follows the traditional method of ticking off each requirement as written, and a customized approach, which lets organizations meet security goals in ways that suit their specific operations, as long as they can prove those methods are effective. The new version also strengthens requirements around authentication, password policies, access controls, and regular testing of systems. But importantly, PCI DSS 4.0 also focuses more heavily on ongoing security, rather than treating compliance as a once-a-year event. This shift reflects the reality that cyber threats are constant, and businesses need to be proactive, not reactive. Is PCI compliance a legal requirement in the UK? Strictly speaking, PCI DSS is not a UK law, but that doesn't mean you can ignore it. PCI compliance is mandated by your acquiring bank and by the card brands. Consequences of non-compliance. Failing to comply with PCI DSS can have severe repercussions. Data breaches can lead to financial and identity theft for customers. Businesses may face significant fines under GDPR and from card brands. Banks might impose stricter requirements or revoke the ability to process card payments. Reputational damage can be long-lasting and detrimental to customer trust. Even without a breach, non-compliance can result in increased transaction fees and penalties. If you continue failing to meet your PCI compliance requirements, your acquirer could withdraw your facility for accepting payment cards. You could also be subject to increased fees for every card payment you take. On top of this, you can incur fines costing as much as tens of thousands of pounds depending on the level of breach and cardholder data stolen. Understanding PCI compliance levels. PCI DSS categorizes merchants into 4 levels based on annual transaction volume. Level 1, over 6 million transactions or any merchant that has experienced a data breach. Level 2, 1 to 6 million transactions. Level 3, 20,000 to 1 million transactions. And Level 4, fewer than 20,000 transactions. Each level has specific validation requirements, ranging from self-assessment questionnaires to on-site audits by qualified security assessors, QSAs. Steps to achieving PCI compliance. If you're looking to achieve PCI DSS compliance, there are several key steps. Identify your merchant level. Determine your classification based on annual transaction volume. Assess your cardholder data environment. Map out how cardholder data is processed, stored, and transmitted within your systems. Complete the appropriate SAQ or ROC. Depending on your merchant level, fill out the self-assessment questionnaire or engage with a PCI DSS QSA for your report on compliance. Implement necessary security measures. Establish controls such as firewalls, encryption, and access restrictions to protect cardholder data. Conduct regular scans and testing. Perform vulnerability scans and penetration tests to identify and address security gaps. Submit compliance documentation. Provide required reports to your acquiring bank or relevant payment brands. Maintain ongoing compliance. Regularly review and update security measures to adapt to evolving threats. For expert assistance, consider partnering with a qualified security assessor like Securious to guide you through the compliance process. What is a PCI DSS QSA? A qualified security assessor, QSA, is an individual certified by the PCI Security Standards Council, PCI SSC, to assess and validate an organization's PCI DSS compliance. QSAs have the expertise to conduct formal security assessments, identify vulnerabilities, and provide guidance on meeting PCI DSS requirements. Using a QSA helps organizations navigate complex PCI DSS requirements and ensures a smooth compliance validation process. What is a PCI DSS QSAC? A qualified security assessor company, QSAC, is an independent security organization accredited by the PCI Security Standards Council to perform PCI DSS assessments. Only QSACs can employ QSAs to conduct official PCI DSS evaluations. By working with a QSAC, organizations gain access to expert knowledge and structured assessment processes, ensuring compliance with PCI DSS 4.0.1 and beyond. When do you need a QSA? Not all businesses require a qualified security assessor, but for certain organizations, it is mandatory or highly recommended. You may need a QSA if you are a Level 1 merchant processing over 6 million transactions annually. You are a service provider holding cardholder data for other businesses. Your acquiring bank or payment brand requires a report on compliance. You need expert guidance on meeting PCI DSS requirements. Even if you're not required to engage a QSA, working with one can help simplify the compliance process, ensure security measures are correctly implemented, and reduce the risk of costly mistakes. Securious is a PCI DSS QSAC, meaning our team of certified QSAs can assess, advise, and guide businesses towards achieving and maintaining PCI DSS compliance. Common PCI compliance myths. Let's address some misconceptions. Myth: only large businesses need to be PCI compliant. Fact: all businesses, regardless of size, must comply if they handle cardholder data. Myth: using a compliant payment processor means my business is compliant. Fact: while these services help, your business still has responsibilities to ensure overall compliance. Myth: PCI compliance isn't legally required. Fact: while not a law, it's mandated by card brands and banks. Non-compliance can lead to severe penalties. Myth: I can just answer yes to all questions on the self-assessment questionnaire. Fact: providing inaccurate information can lead to serious consequences if a breach occurs. Cost of compliance. The cost varies based on factors like transaction volume, business size, and current security posture. Investing in compliance can prevent costly breaches and fines in the long run. How Securious can help. Securious, based in Exeter, is a qualified security assessor company with extensive experience in PCI DSS compliance. We offer tailored services to help businesses navigate the compliance processes efficiently. For more information, visit our website at securious.co.uk or contact us at info@securious.co.uk.